That's far enough. Now I should be able to just approach her and have it not be a big deal. Into your forelock. Back. Back. Good girl. No, no, wrong answer. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Good. That's it. That's it. That's it. So she's just, her feet started moving because she got confused. I'm just asking for the front feet to move. I'm not asking her for to leave. But she's adding that. Add that. Okay. Listen. So all I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to let her know that there's different words that we're using here. Good. Good. Yeah. And when I tell you the specific thing, that's when you'll be asked to do that. Nope. Yep. Good. Nope. You got a gray one on your butt and on your back leg. Good. Good girl. Now, I'm going to tell her what you've been wanting to do is right now. Yep. Over. Over. Yep. Good girl. Over. Yep. Good girl. Good girl. And I just killed one of the gray ones for you, too. What do you think of that, huh? What do you think of that? You're a good girl. Yes. So what happened with the backup is she got a little bit of a time to have it get gray on her. You know she knows it, so you were being more patient about it, but in truth it should be the opposite. If you know she knows it, don't be more patient. Say, I've given you time. I know I asked you the way it should be asked. You know, now you need to do it. And as you saw, she got, like where she wanted to evade because she got scared. So you don't quit when you scare her, you know, because then you're just going to create a bad situation. You want to, don't chew on it anymore. So you want to make sure that when you've asked for it, back. It just makes sense. And then release her from that. But if I was to quit when I was getting her going off to the side, I would have taught her and I would have left her on a bad note, and then the backup would have just been ruined, you know, or ruined until you fixed it. You can always fix everything that you ruin. That's good.
Thank goodness.
And it's just a matter of choosing a different time to release, or choosing a different time to, like in this case, we were sitting at a 3 for too long. So choosing a different will change it for you. But just make sure that if you do decide, wait a minute, I'm not tolerating you not backing up when I tell you to, and you have to get noisy with her, good girl. So I like that she asked a question there. She's like, was that enough? Good girl. Good. Here. Here. Good. 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 Just make sure that it looks like what you want it to look like. You know what I mean? If you have to just work really hard to get one solid, straight step, just watch. There was a moment when I first started getting more loud with her that she was like, oh yeah. So you just want to make sure, I mean, you handled her having a little bronch moment and all that, rearing up right in front of you. You handled that really well. I'm hoping that I didn't see, oh my God, on you. I know that you were probably like, okay, this is pretty big, but I don't think you were completely feeling lost in control.
No, that's all okay.
So, back, get out of my space. Back. Good. You don't need to be on top of me. You can come over now if you want, but you don't be on top of me. Hey. Hey. Over. You can do it. Over. Yep, you're right. You're right. No. Over. Over. You're right. Good girl. You keep yelling at me forward. There you go. There you go. Good. You're stepping on your own rope. You back? Back. So just as far as if you get assertive with her, just gauge that, but gauge it more. Okay. See, I let you come in, and then you got all in. So back. Get away. Get away. In is good, but that's too far. There you go. Know that you're going to want to get bigger, not cower down, because otherwise yourself a point.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So obviously, what I always say is do whatever it takes to get them out of your space. She could, and in all honesty, if she stands up on her back legs and is right in front of you, and you go at her, you could potentially make her fall down, but she's not on top of you. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is when she gets big, but she only kind of said, "Oh yeah," to me. So I just want to make sure that you're aware that she potentially will do that,
Okay.
and then all you just do is say, "Yeah." Oh, you're a good girl. So, what is the potential of you guys trailering over? Is that sound?
I'm supposed to ask about Sunday.
Okay.
Because Misty is free Sunday.
Okay.
I'm assuming morning.
Yeah, that's good. I have an 8 o'clock lesson.
Okay.
And then after that is yours.
Okay.
You know, like I always kind of plan on 10 and 11 for you and then Misty.
Okay.
So, you know, if that, you know, sometimes it doesn't happen, but you're...
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. I'll talk to her about it.
She's like, let me go have hay before they eat it all on me. They're going to go eat it all on you? Yeah, they are. What? I didn't see him, but go buck him off if he's here. Go ahead. Yeah, that would be good, because I'd like to get, obviously, you know, I can't leave my saddle, but I'd like to see where she's getting saddled fairly regularly, so that can kind of go away. That's actually like the first time, maybe the second time she's ever done that. The first time she wore a saddle, she did it, and then this time. So she's just kind of telling you that there's not enough consistency in that. The familiarity's not there.
I mean, if you can help me get one that fits her well, I'm gonna need one anyway. So I don't feel comfortable with finding one on my own. That fits her well.
Okay. And any good tack store will let you borrow it, trial.
Okay.
So often they'll let you take it for, you know, a couple days to 2 weeks to try them out.
Okay.
So that's certainly something that I think the tack store in Bullville does that. I mean, any good tack store does. But and then, you know, just try out different ones until because I don't think the only thing that's going to happen with her is she'll muscle up, but she'll probably lean down and muscle back too. You know what I'm saying? So I think her body style shape is going to be what it's always going to be.
Okay.
So I don't think some horses, like say Vivian, you decide you're going to start riding her, she's hollow in a lot of places, and then as you start riding her, she builds up, and then the saddle's not going to fit. So I think you're going to be okay picking a saddle that's your saddle.
Okay. That was my next question.
Yeah.
How long is it going to last before I probably...
And if you don't want a heavy responsibility care for saddle, the Wintec saddle is a good saddle. It's a synthetic saddle, and it has changeable gullets, so you can actually, as she grows or changes, you can actually change the saddle with her.
Okay.
That's certainly an option. I have one of those. I could bring it and see if that fits her. I think it's going to be the way I have it set right now is for a very broad horse, so it may be too wide for her.
Okay.
But they come with an interchangeable gullet system. So that's always especially for, you know, a young horse that's going to change, you might be, and if you don't want to care for a leather saddle all the time.
Not at this point.
Yeah,
no.
Trust me.
I have a leather maybe, but
I have a leather saddle. I love it to death, but when I look at it in the tack room, I'm like, I have to clean it, and I haven't even been riding in it.
Yeah. I know that I'm realistic enough to know that it's not part of my life right now.
Yeah. And like this thing, this is awesome. But I wish if I could find 10 of those, I would own 10 of them, just because they are so valuable as a training tool.
Huh.
They fit.
Where are they hard to find?
I never found another one.
Wow.
Yep. I've tried looking up the brand. I've tried looking up what I think is the model, and I can't find this anywhere. So.
Well, now I have to try this.
Yeah. By all means. I think. And this it says Elite. It might even better. I think that's less faded.
All right.
Yeah. If you can find. Yeah, it's Wintech, so it's, you know, like a really well-known synthetic brand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd give anything to have another one. Just because this one, you know how many horses I started with that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because like you saw, she chewed on it and almost acted like a dog at one point. And I don't care. Where if you have a really good leather saddle, you're going to protect your saddle, and it's important for the horse to be able to explore their equipment. So once they've explored this, like literally I've had a horse that was like, don't even come anywhere near me with that, and I just threw it on the ground and left him to pick it up and throw it around or whatever he wanted to do with it, and I didn't care about it because it's rubber. And I guess because of the rubber, the flexibility, it fits every horse. I've had my chiropractor come out, and just for giggles, I always bring this one out, and she's like, I can't believe a saddle fits every horse I've ever put it on.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
My Clyde, it probably wouldn't fit. But every normal horse